Solving equations, linear word problems. The hardest part of solving word problems is blank the English words into mathematics. Translating. That's the hard part. Translating those words into the math. However, there are some simple steps that can help. 1. Read the problem completely. You got to read the whole thing. And when you read it, don't really think about trying to do anything mathematically. Just read it to understand. After you read that problem, then you're going to go back through and read it again, and then you're going to define your unknowns, your unknown values, or your variables. Let's say variables this time. Pick what variables you will be using for unknown values and label what they stand for or what they mean. Look for keywords. These words indicate which mathematical operations you will use to write an equation. So let's look at some of those keywords now. In addition, we have increased, increased by, more than, combined, together, total, sum or plus, added or added to, and those are most of the ones that you'll find for addition. For subtraction, decreased by, minus or less, difference, less than, less or fewer than, left over or just left, or after, and that's most of the ones you'll find for subtraction. For multiplication, of, times, or multiplied by. Those are easy ones. Product or product of. Increased, decreased by a factor of. So we'll just say by a factor of. Twice, double, those mean the same thing. Triple, or anything like that. And also each. Those are the ones you'll see for multiplication. Division, per, out of, ratio of, quotient of, percent, equal pieces, split, or average. For equals, here you'll see is, are, were, will be, gives, yields, sold for, cost, and total. So those are some of the things you'll see for equals. Now, the fourth step is to write the equation or equations. Use your real-world knowledge when you're writing these equations. The fifth step is solve the equations. And step 6, answer the question in a complete sentence. In a complete sentence. I see a lot of students forget to do that step. All right, here's an example. Grace bought a book for $11 and some pencils that cost 50 cents each. She spent a total of $18. How many pencils did she buy? That's step 1. I read the problem. I didn't do anything. I didn't think about the math. All right, so we're looking at a problem where Grace bought some stuff. It was $18 total. She bought a book, one book, and she bought some pencils. So we need to define our variable first. So I'm going to let x equal the cost of pencils. That's what we're looking for. The cost of one pencil. All right, so the cost of one pencil is what we're looking for. Well, we're looking for how many pencils, excuse me. Geez, that's not what it is. It's how many pencils she bought. The number of pencils she bought. We know how much each pencil was. They were 50 cents each. We're looking for how many pencils she bought. So it makes sense that the variable, the unknown variable, is what we are looking for. All right. Step 3, look for keywords. I see each. That's a keyword meaning multiplication. I see total of $18. Total is equals. I see and this is one actually that wasn't included up here. Let's include and up here. And often means addition. So Grace bought a book for $11 and some pencils that were 50 cents each. So 0.5, that's half of a dollar, times the number of pencils she bought. So this is how much money she spent on pencils. This is how much she spent on the book. And it is a total of $18. Now I can solve. That's step 5. So here's my equation. I'm going to subtract 11 to make a 0 there on the left-hand side to get 0.5x equals, actually I'm going to move this up right here. The result's going to go right there. So it's 0.5x equals 7. Now I divide by the 0.5. And it may seem weird to divide by a number that's not a whole number, but you can do it. You can just do it in a calculator. And what you'll get is 14. Well, that's because dividing by 1/2 or 0.5 is the same as multiplying by 2. So we've solved the equation. Now we need to do step 6, which is answering in a complete sentence. Grace bought 14 pencils. and that is a linear word problem, and I hope you have some good luck with these.